Hey everybody, it's Must bringing you a Path of Champions weekly quest. In this video, we're going to be taking on the 1-star quest up against Sejuani. The special rules for the quest itself are each round. The player's first Targon card costs 1 less to play. And this ties in nicely with the new champion that we'll be playing here in Kayn. If you're not familiar with Kayn's starting deck, it does have a handful of Targon cards in it. Saga Seeker getting to come down for free, Startled Stomper coming down for 1 mana, and I don't think any of these other ones are. Oh, the Darkened Lodestone also only costs 1 or Targon mana. So we'll have plenty of options to cheapen up with our Kayn. He's going to need it because he's currently got 0 stars, 0 champion level, or champion level 1, I guess, if you will. And here, we're going to be starting with the Lost Chapter. This is one of our favorite relics to begin with. When I'm summoned, refill your spell mana. That can then be used in conjunction to cast these expensive spells like Furious Wielder, or we can use it to play the Darkened Lodestone based off of spell mana. And so, nice little bit of synergies we can use with it. If you don't have access to it, I would recommend something like Quick Attack, so that he can do his Quick Attack challenges, something like Rage Blade, so that he gets +1/+1 when he attacks, something that plays into his combat readiness to helps him win the battles. But y'all know how I do it. I love to cheat. I love to use the manas more so than you're supposed to via the game rules. And then we'll be ready for it. Let's jump on into battle. Okay. We got what up, Sejuani? Onto the powers. Let's take a peek. So these aren't particularly exciting, right? In My Sights is okay. I'm not the hugest fan of it. Like I like the stun at round start. I like the frostbite at round start. The vulnerable is not super necessary though. Our champion already has a way to take down a unit with his challenger. And so quick draw tends to be okay. I prefer it to be in like a much more aggressive deck since you can play multiple cards in the same turn. But in a mid-rangey deck like what we're looking to have, just dropping like a 4-drop on 3 or a 5-drop on 4 doesn't seem super exciting, but maybe we can make the most of it and just look for a little bit of card draw along the way. And so we won't spend any rerolls just yet. We'll let the one that lets us cheat just a little bit. And so here, game start, all players summon a Hextech Observatory. You got it. That gives you back mana equal to the cost of the first spell you play. Alright, so yeah, get that free Saga Seeker. That sounds good. He's not a cultist, but you can't have it all the time, I guess. Alright, Startled Stomper. Hit the board. Get to drop this free Saga Seeker. We should probably just open attack, right? Now that he has a mana, there's a decent chance he'll be playing a unit. I was right. As usual. That's the kind of confidence you have to carry into the game, right? Jesus. We drew the Saga Seeker, which was already going to be free. Oh, man. Forge Chief's coming at us. Alright. Well, I'll put forth some blocks. Though it's going to be a little bit awkward on this upcoming turn. We have the Night Ranger Defector, but we haven't equipped anything. And then we have the Noxan Defector, which isn't going to grow any. I think the Defector should just be big enough on the round, especially now that we drew the momentous choice to give it a point of health if it needs it. Oh, dude, get that out of here. I'm protecting my bro. You don't get to just destroy my elephants like that. Alright, we'll be equipped next turn, though. Kayn, ready to hit the board. I can't protect you anymore, my friend. I tried my best. Alright, all of our abilities are activated. What's his Shadow Step even do? Give Kayn Quick Attack this round. He starts a free attack challenging the enemy. That's not that bad. That's pretty nice to be able to play that for free. Oh, we could have just won the game, right? Could have just done this. Opponent was at 2. We take the free attack with Kayn. Oh, no. Okay. Well, I guess that was good to learn. Learning moment for everyone here. I haven't been playing Kayn out in the lands of Constructed. He hasn't made the way forward for me. We're busy playing stuff like Pirates. You ready to have some new fun tech in Constructed? Just play Pirates. Okay. What you got for us, though? Not a particularly interesting collection of units. I just want cheap stuff at this point, right? Our mid-rangey kind of board is already accounted for, so we need something cheap, like combat tricks that are cheap would be okay, and then Targon cards would be okay. I would also be a little okay with just like any dude that doesn't cost like more than 2 mana. And so dudes, Targons, combat tricks. That's what we need. So I'm not particularly interested in any of these. Sandstorm's Amulet is kind of interesting, being an equipment and us having a little bit of extra spell mana to run around with, but not really on point with what I want. All right, Proud Purveyor, you'll work. Manifest a spell from your regions. Are we just Rune Terran at the moment? I guess we're about to pick up some regions. It's gonna be from like all of them. That's like basically what it's gonna look like here. And okay, I'm all right with this this very Targon package to the left with Zoe. Sleepy Trouble Bubble isn't exactly something to write home about, but it is a little bit of interactivity. And then we have Zoe and the Spacey Sketcher, all these cards coming down for free. So not a bad collection of friends there. Into the next battle, we can go to the shop, an item chest or a spells chest. Let's go to the item chest. We don't have enough money to be amped up about going to a shop, and so let's just pick up the items. So, up against Jay Madara, round start, create a fleeting Sumpworks map, Rising Spellforce or Suit Up in all players' hands. They cost 1. Works kind of nicely with that, with the Spacey Sketchers we just picked up. If we don't want to play the rando spell, we can just discard it to the Sketcher. And this is a combo people are playing in Constructed, as to where I don't think this is going to matter in this game, but you can play Horazi. This will make you a big 7/7 spell shielded unit, and then you can support Zoe. And so Zoe will become a 7/7 elusive spell shielder. Pretty good at winning combats. And so, again, I don't think our games will come down to that, but something to keep in mind we could potentially pull off. All right, well, let's keep putting down the biggest boys we can. Could still follow up with the 1 here. This is what I was talking about with the Spacey Sketcher. Coming in and discarding Sumpworks maps. Some potential for greatness. We could have gone for the Moonglow to put the Moonglow on Saga Seeker. That just doesn't sound particularly exciting. We'll just go ahead and boom him. Get that big suit up in. Didn't get a chance to stun. It's okay. We'll White Flame, drop a suit up on it, so you get extra big. Extra big by +1 attack. Let's see if we can't close this turn. Good play. Good gameplay decision right there. Drop the plus attack on the unit we're about to stun. I feel you. You know, every decision you make in this life can't be a good one. Are we going to be able to lethal this round? Oh shit, I meant to Sumpworks map our White Flame. I don't think it's going to matter, but yeah, we would probably lethaled there. 5, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. Oops. Just wanted to give you all a little bit more of this exciting gameplay. All there is to it. Can't use the wielder. Don't have any equipped units at this point. All right, we'll just pick up the Crescent Strike. I don't feel like we're gonna be using it this round, but if he starts dropping more elusives or something, it'd be nice to get a stun in. All right. The elusives were not presented. We can now win the game. The best feeling in any game, right? Alright, GG. So let's see here. Do we want any of this stuff? Mountain Goat, another cheapo play that's kind of nice. Combat Reel, though. I mean, look at this stuff. This is interesting. I haven't seen these improvised weapons in Path of Champions yet, and having these improvised weapons with items attached to them, giving a unit +2/+1 attack, refill of spell mana, and challenger. It's not that bad for a couple spell mana. Let's actually pick this one up. I dig it. All right, into the item chest. Anything cool in here? Oh, a little expensive, but let's keep doing this, man. Let's keep stacking up our equipment with all these bonus stats. So we'll give the Dark and Lodestone quick attack as well. All right. Okay, so Amateur Aeronaut. Round start. Each unit with 2 or less power has a 50% chance of getting stunned, 50% chance of getting elusive. All right, my dude. What do we got here? All the Proud Purveyors. You're not a Targon card though. We'll just mulligan you away. All about cheating, bro. Let me play that stuff for free. Incoming production surge. Not that scary. We're not playing constructed here. We're not gonna see Jace coming out anytime soon. Got our sweet quick attack equipment now. Oh, we get to play it for free. That's the way I planned it. We're not gonna get to block this turn because we're stunned, but we're getting to do all the cool stuff with our units. That's all that matters, is getting to do the cool stuff. Alright, let's pick up this Moonsilver. We'll get to play Kayn a little bit faster. Anything cool? Oh, we're doubled up now. Get that out of here. Alright, that was kind of scary. Little scary. But we get to keep our good unit. He gets to do some quick attacking now. I'm on board. Alright, Big Daddy Kayn coming down next turn. I'm ready. It's time. It's time. You gonna attack? You gonna let us strike? Apparently he is. Alright, I'm not sure if we'll get to finish the game this round, but we'll certainly try. What's going to happen is Kayn's just going to get stunned. That's the struggle of the life we're living in. I was right. I called our shot. Alright, well, let's spread out these lodestones. If we make our units big enough, they don't get killed by... or they don't get stunned. Much growth, much size. Very big white flames. Here's our Kayn strike. You ready for this animation? You know what this does? Recalling? You gotta figure this out. All right, let's go with the elusive one. He doesn't have any elusives now, but get ourselves ready for next turn. Man, there's some potential there as well. I didn't even think about the recall happening, Kayn coming back to our hand, and then us getting the free mana. Nice little bit of synergy we have there. Cool. All right, let's end it. Oh, and you got stunned. You got boomed, dude. GG.
Finally, my true potential is realized.
All right, so what do we got coming up? Anything neat? I'm not opposed to group shot. Just get a little bit of that interactivity we were looking for. Summon a follower at a one-cost spell is not spectacular, but we'll see. We'll see how it plays out. Then a shopper, the Scribe of Sorrows. I don't remember what Scribe of Sorrows does. Let's get it pulled up on the site real quick. Nope, I do not have it on the site, so we must collect it. Make sure that we have it. What does this do? Buy any number of these powers, the cost will double each time. We're just spending money and not spending health. These powers all suck. I mean, I guess we'll take the mana gem. Anything cool now? Round 1, take a mana gem. Okay. Anything cool now? Round 1, take a mana gem. We can't afford it anymore. All right. I guess we'll have to leave and move on. Let's just cut something expensive out of here. I'm not particularly interested in the Noxan Defector. At least the Ranger Knight has Scout. The Defector going to have a tough time actually dealing damage these games. And it's not like we're playing Constructed to where we stack up our deck with a bunch of cultists and then we can draw Kayn really fast. That's what his rune power does, is if you play 3 cultists, you get to draw your Kayn. We should just be drawing him easily enough as it is, and so I'm not super worried about that Rune Terran power. So many manas this turn. All right, see how we get to do this. I wasn't entirely sure how that was going to play out in terms of our mana cheapening on things.
And here's where I'd paint my constellation.
All right, hit him with the aggros. Is this bonus permanent? I haven't actually seen this. Oh, it is permanent. I didn't realize that. Grant my supported ally 1/1. We should have been putting the stats onto the Serpent. Like I just get so used to just being a temporary thing, but clearly not here. With the new cards, I want the Portal Palooza. It has draw card attached to it, and so let us forge ahead a little bit. Are we lethal yet? We're getting close. This would be a much better turn if our Serpent had three attack and health instead of just 2. Oh noes.
Ooh, that's new.
Yeah, he boomed us real good. Good job, Talia. Shut down our Zoe, shut down our big attacks. Life can be hard sometimes, man.
Today I am feeling great. Where there's a rock, there's a rock, dude.
Okay, we can just block the 6/2 and kill it. I think we want to try and Trouble Bubble down the Grumpy Rock Bear, and then just trade with the Clockling. You don't even want to just trade. If we get to have our unit survive, we've got the Zoe in hand. Oh no, that's we played the Zoe flip one because that was what we drew this turn. All right, we're getting pretty unhealthy if we let this turn just go. All right, we'll take 4. I think we can survive that. Keep Zoe on the bench. The Paddle Star down the Rock Bear now. We'll go ahead and play the Lodestone. We're not currently big enough to take down the Naturalist, but might want to get this quick attack challenge out of the Serpent. This is kind of scary. I don't really want to give him the opportunity to play to play the big equipment that he just picked up in his hand. All right, well, at least this way, that was a really lucky hit with the tasty Fey Folk. And so at least this way we'll get to gain a bit of a buffer in terms of our health. And now maybe we can look to end the game with our elusives with Zoe. Keep looking at the lodestone like it's not going to cost 8 mana. We'll have 7 mana on the next turn. That'll get us pretty close to a lethal. Ooh, he picked up Challenger on Talia, though. Feel like we're stuck just passing. All right. Oh man, we hit those units real fast.
History is whatever.
Okay, well, this is at least opportunity to trouble bubble down Talia.
I'll drag you out of there if I have to.
She was the actual scary card for the turn. So as it stands, if we roll into the next turn with Zoe on the board, we'll get to play the lodestone on the big side, right? This is a Targon card, so it'll cost 7. And then we can boost it twice with the Momentous Choice, and then that boost will then push on to Zoe. Let's see, let's Star Chart. There's no real reason to Paddle Star here. All right, we might have done it. I said we weren't going to use the equipment, but things change. Oh, I don't think we're going to get to play this. I kept looking at it as, oh, okay, we do get to play it this way. I know you can't use spell mana to play these on the unit side. I was a little worried that the unit side wasn't going to get reduced in cost. Cool, cool. So we're good now. We'll boost her Razi twice. We'll shift that sweet ability right onto Zoe. Now she's got Spell Shield, big attack, and elusive. Should be enough to end it. There we go. Nice. Glad we got to show that off. People are doing that in Constructed and stuff. So what do we got? Let's keep on stacking Kayns. These aren't very good items for him. Like, I guess Draw Me If I'm Not in Your Starting Hand will be okay. I was hoping to pick up more of like a combat-oriented stat than this, but let's roll with it. Onto the powers. Create, what's this one? Create in hand a fleeting copy of the last non-fleeting card you played. So we get like a free card every turn. That's pretty good value, but I don't feel like it's what our deck is really wanting. Vanguard Lookout's okay. Ooh, what's this? Create a random equipment in hand at cost 2 less. That's pretty good with all of our faded units and everything. That was a pretty good reroll. Cool. So, all right, what are we moving up to? In terms here, we have an event, the Smooth Soloist, that lets you pick a new power. Spells chest, don't care about, and then the champion item chest. I'm really interested in stacking Kayn, given that we have that spell mana, and if we have the multiple copies of Kayn, we can put him on the board, have an extra one in hand, and then just immediately strike something. And so I think that sounds kind of neat and nice. Okay, but against the Intrepid Mariner, round start, the player shuffles their hand into their deck and draws that many. That's pretty good ability when you have card draws are one less for the turn. So just make everything cheap. Okay. Not entirely sure how this works, if it's just going to cycle away our whole hand right on the first turn, or... yeah, that's how it works. We didn't get to keep anything there. Gotta get all these lodestones on the board. So many zero costers. You got a cheap unit for us? Nope. We'll take the Momentous Choice, though. It's on theme with what our deck does. The equipment on 1. Put the equipment on the other. Gonna group shot down this fallen feline. It's gonna give us a fresh unit. Everybody needs a fresh unit. Aw, it's gonna die though. That's okay. Get boomed, Intrepid Mariner. The Trouble Bubble don't really want. We could play... Ooh, the Darkened Ballista is just the random equipment for the game. Don't want to be adding it to the board. I think we're just stuck passing. Maybe something better next turn. Right. Night Ranger Defector is going to be good. It's got Scout and stuff. We can follow up with Zoe. She's still going to cost 0. Much strength. Alright, big attacks coming through.
Persistence is key. Come out from your shadows, demon.
Need a rally now. That's the solution to every game. Just give me a rally. Alright, I'm just gonna play the White Flame and stop. I don't want any more. Any more things on this board. We should just be able to open and kill. Get wrecked. Oof, okay. How do you like them sparkles? Zoe's favorite movie is clearly Good Will Hunting. But all right, we got a Piltover Castaway, very strong. I love these improvised units. It's going to be quite good here. Move on to the champion item chest. We're going to keep stacking Kayn. Don't want him costing any more mana, so let's go with the regenerate. I know he heals himself a little bit, but let's heal himself the whole way. On to the items, the power. Allies have +1 attack is exceptionally good. Otherwise, I'm interested in Entrancing Lure. That plays fantastically with all of our equip units, and if we're doing quick attack challenges, that's pretty powerful style of ability to be going. It's got so much card advantage tied into it as well with the Manifest. All right, I'm on board. Let's take the Reunited. Very good cards. Entrancing Lure, Entrancing Lure, Entrancing Lure. Got money left over. We could take a Spirit's Refuge, just have a single copy of it. Have a little bit of heal, just in cases. All right, on to Progress Day. The cards the foe draws cost 2 less this round. So our cards aren't just going to magically cycle away this time, but I don't feel like this is any of the stuff we really want. See if we can't find a little bit more high impact plays. So many stats with the Shepherd's Authority, but it can't block. We're ready to block this round with the facing up against the Academic. Let's see. Let's discard this combat trick. Oh, we're in the spot to where we're like gonna be using combat tricks, so we'll get rid of the wielder. Serpent's a good addition. All right. Oh, we don't even have an attack token? I thought we were going to do some real cool shit that round. I guess not. I guess not. So let's go ahead and drop a Challenger. These cards all suck. Thorned Blade is it's a combat trick though. And now we can use these like momentous choices to protect our Castaway. That's fairly reasonable. We can just boost its health though and kind of achieve the same thing. Right, he's not gonna die. Oh, he is gonna die. Did that order those the wrong way?
Like this.
That's a little bit better. He's gonna go. No? Who has our stupid equipment? Did we not play it? Am I losing my mind? I thought we played the equipment. Oh, it's a different one. Okay, this is some Dark Enthrall thing. I just immediately assumed it was... I immediately assumed it was the... the support one that we've been playing with every game.
Let's take this puppy for a spin.
All right, we're making some magic happen. Things are winding down.
Reality is just your mind crumbling under what it doesn't understand, silly. Blast him.
All right, I'm blocking.
Get shipwrecked.
Needs more testing.
Can we lethal this turn? That's all. It's always a valid question. I don't think I'm getting the right answer I want ever. Oh, big boy. Okay. Let's just hook this contraption out of combat. Right? Gotta keep remembering we don't have this thing that lets us, we don't have the thing that lets us give the bonus attack. It's really confusing me.
Safety mode. Didn't build one. Ooh, that's new.
Alright, let's just keep swinging. Oh, nice, we get the big trade. I thought he would take a value block, but looks strong. Alright, get to drop Kayn now. We'll have to see if we want to play any of these. We can spend our spell mana with the Official Whack before we come in and add Kayn to the board. So we don't lose out on any mana this way.
They will fear my name and grovel before mine.
Alright, if this is how it's going to be, I'll drop a Trouble Bubble. Are we lethal next turn? We got 10 plus 5 at 15. We should be. Uh-oh. Progress Day is a little scary. I don't know what kind of removals this guy plays. Whenever they're playing P and Z, I assume they'll have something. Doesn't look like he has it here, though.
Triumph is built on a foundation of death.
Okay. Moving on. So what do we got? More combat reels? Is that the one we already have? But now it just gives +3/+2? That's getting big. I like it. Right, into the shop. We don't have very much money, so we probably can't buy anything. Can't afford the power. The cards, we have 145, so we can't buy Vile Maul. We could buy an Unyielding Spirit, but I don't need it. All right, these cards aren't. I guess the round end reduce my cost atrocities, not the craziest thing, but I think we'll be okay without it. Let's cut a card. I've been all right with this Night Defender. The Stomper could go. Something that's been pretty low value. Maybe we just get rid of the Saga Seeker, right? We start with 3 mana on our first turn anyways. And so it's like we're not finding any good spots to really play it, and we haven't had a lot of opportunity to like boost it every turn and really get the Fated going. Maybe we hang on to White Flame here. He's a decent turn 1 play. So this Origami Slicer is pretty garbagey in our deck, though. I guess we can equip it for free just to get a Fated activation, but probably not hitting any traps or boons. Wonder if there's like a combo there where we can just keep replaying for the Fated. This is Zoe has Challenger amongst all these extra effects. I mean, I guess it's okay. Might as well take that unit down. Not really in a spot to be playing the super cool star charts, and so let's get that board emptied.
You can see the Demacian border from here.
All right, just gonna take. Well, let's take the quick attack. It's a very powerful, powerful way to get these attacks going. Now we can. We do have the almost zero cost ones now, so we should be getting a Fated pretty much every turn.
Smell that barg? Fear.
Yeah, let's just keep switching it up. I mean, it's probably not that big of a deal this round because I do intend to just Furious Wielder, and we can Furious Wielder down the Wolf Rider. We could have gotten our Fated that way, but one must admit this has a little bit more in terms of style points. You're crushing through this one. Sejuani isn't doing shit. Making sad faces over there. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
There is truth in blood.
The child is gone. The killing things.
All right, this looks like a pretty big open. We're just gonna lethal. I think we have it.
Me rust.
Game says that's 28. We'll make sure Kayn gets into combat, hook him, have him hook the unit way down here at the end. If there's no frostbites, we're gonna get it. All right, GG. So, you know, not a bad set of games. Not too many problems that we ran into. I was curious how tough our literally no leveled up Kayn was going to struggle in this event, and it was fine. You know, if you picked a non-Targon champion to take into the Targon quest, then it would have probably been a little bit more challenging, but we didn't struggle anywhere throughout. I guess we had a kind of challenging game against Talia, but the rest of the way wasn't too bad. And so, I'm still not sure what great advice to give in terms of Kayn. I feel like we assembled a pretty good deck here just in terms of what was offered up to us, but for a full Kayn build around, I'm going to have to get a little bit more experience before we have that. But nonetheless, that will do it for us today. Hope everyone enjoyed the video. Maybe learned a thing or two along the way. Had a good time watching. Yeah, this is Bust, and we thank you for being here.